Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do something a little bit different for you today. I thought that I would just run through some of my favourite things on Slimming World, things that I've sort of looked back through my food diary and my journal and thought that, I eat them quite frequently. Most of them are pretty low sin. I'm going to do like treat things like chocolate, crisps, that sort of thing. I'll do a couple of different things, and sort of like I'll do one with Syns, and then I plan to do one with free food and speed food and that sort of thing, because hopefully it'll give you guys some ideas, because I love watching other people's. So I'll go straight into it, not in any particular order. Okay, so the first thing I'll show you then is Flake. These are the multi-pack ones, so they are 7 Syns. There's a difference in the sizes, but those are the ones that I normally get. So you could just eat them as they are. Sometimes I put them in the freezer, or I can like crumble it over Coke or something. But yeah, it's a really nice chocolate fix. And that's something that I have quite regularly. There's 4 in a pack. I don't have one every day, so they do last me a while. So yeah, Flakes is really good if you want to, quick chocolate fix. Okay, so the next thing then is a Twill. Okay, so for both fingers, it's 9 Syns. These are the smaller ones, they're not the individual ones. I think they are 42 grams, something like that, but they're definitely 9 Syns. So if you do have the app or you go on the website, you'll be able to see it there, and they are 9 or 4.5 for each finger. I had them in my shopping this week, and I had one last night, but I have had them before, and they are really chocolatey as well, so it's just something that is nice to have, and it feels like a treat. But if you've got the Syns there, then you can use it on that. Next thing then, it's not chocolate, but it's still like a sweet. This is Plum. So these they're just like a cable, they're like that big. It's a marshmallow. They are 2 Syns, they're quite long. I like to have those, if I think I've got some Syns left, don't really want chocolate, but I fancy something sweet. I'll have one of those. I've put them in my baked oats before, and that's really nice. So make up a baked oats, put it in the mold, and then I've cut that into 5 because my mold is 5 little sections. Put that in, so there's 2 Syns, and it goes really sort of gooey and sweet. So that's really nice if you wanted to try that. So yeah, that's Flumps. Then next thing is, can't get the white chocolate. It's the white one. You can get this in the little sticks, the little packets. I normally do, but it was on offer. It was like £2 off it, so I thought I'd grab it. What I do with this is I put it in quark. I mix it in 11 grams, which is 2 Syns, and mix it into quark with a bit of sweetener. I normally leave it, sometimes I'll have it straight away if I can't wait, but if you leave it overnight, or if you leave it, then the flavours develop and it becomes a lot more like that flavour rather than quark. But that's really nice. You could do it with all different types of flavours, but not just the white chocolate is my favourite, but I like the salted caramel, but I can never find it anyway. But yeah, you can use any flavour really. Okay, so next is Choc Shot. I'm quite new to Choc Shot. I've been wanting to try it for quite a while, but it was really expensive, and then I saw it on Tesco and it was reduced. It was on offer, so I thought I'd give it a try, and I love it. I have it on puddings, so the quark pudding that I made, the quote pudding that I made and just drizzled it over the top. You could put it on baked oats, that's what I plan to do with it as well. You know, it's really versatile. You can use it for hot chocolate, but you need to use milk, so you could use the Syns for that, and you could use milk from your Healthy Extra A. But yeah, that's something really good, you know, to drizzle in if you was making any sort of dessert really, or your oats, or yeah, so choc shots really good. Okay, so next is Aldi's. These are from Aldi's. They're rice cake bars. I'm new to these as well, but I really like them. Sorry, the choc shot is half a Syn per teaspoon. Sorry, just before I move on. Yeah, so these rice cake bars, they're from Aldi. They're 4.5 Syns per bar, and they're really nice. I keep them in the fridge, so they go a bit, you know, they're a bit harder. But they also do a chocolate orange as well, which is 4.5 Syns. Yeah, so they are really nice. I have them of an evening. If you've seen my other videos, you'll probably see that, you know, a lot of my Syns I keep for the evening if I've not used them during the day in my sauces or in my meals. So yeah, that's the rice bar. Then move on to popcorn. So there's 3 different types. These Sunbites popcorn's really nice, and the bag is quite full. So this one is sweet and salty. This one is 2.5 Syns. Then I've got salted, which is my favourite. My favourite popcorn is salted. Whenever when I used to go to the cinema, I used to get salted popcorn. It's my absolute favourite. They are 2.5 Syns as well. And then we've got sweet caramel, which are 3 Syns. You know, they are something, again, you know, you can have them if you're watching a film. You could have you could have the sweet and salty for 2.5 Syns. You could have Flump, 2 Syns, that's 4.5. Rice cake, 4.5. You know, you could have a really big treat plate, and, you know, it would be something that would satisfy you, because you feel like you're not missing out, especially if somebody else in your house is having like chocolate and different things and biscuits. And, you know, I do like biscuits, but I don't eat them. I don't eat them a lot. So yeah, there is one more thing, but it's in the freezer, so I'll just go and grab it and I'll just come back to you. Okay, I'm back. So it was 2 things, not just one. So the first thing is these Wild and Whippy. They're basically like a Milky Way, but they're Tesco's own. They're not very big, but I keep them in the freezer, so they go quite hard and it takes a while to eat them. They're 5 Syns for the bar. I really enjoy, I started off again the really small ones, but I don't mind using 5 Syns on that, because they are really nice and they taste exactly the same as a Milky Way, so there's no difference really. Yeah, so 5 Syns for those. And then the last thing is a Milky Bar mousse. These are 4.5 Syns per pot. You can just have them straight out of the fridge, but, you know, I've seen a lot of people on Instagram and here on YouTube as well that put them in the freezer. So that's what I've been doing, is putting them in the freezer. So when you put them in the freezer, you know, you need to leave them for a couple of hours. It goes rock solid, but it doesn't take long for it to start going softer, and it tastes like just sort of like white chocolate ice cream. So it's something that, you know, if you wanted ice cream, you could have that instead, and it's only 4.5 Syns. So yeah, that's sort of part 1 of my favourite Syn things, but I will be doing some more, but I thought that I would just share with you the things that I've been enjoying over the last few weeks. Yeah, so I hope that's been helpful for you, and as always, thank you so much for watching. If you do like this video, give me a thumbs up, it does mean a lot. Yeah, so If you're not already, I would love it if you would subscribe. Just come along on this journey with me. I'm doing lots more videos, updates, shopping hauls. I'm going to be doing these like a series of videos on my favourite things, you know, my favorite slimming wheel things. So, you know, yeah, I would really love it. You know, your support and all my subscribers, anyone who comes along and clicks on this video and watches it, really does mean so much to me. So I'll leave it there, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.